And you already know we always keep it locked, keep you up on the hottest, latest music information, and we always catch the most exclusive interviews. And we have a special guest in the station with us today. He is, I mean, the stats go on and on. Former Dallas Cowboys wide receiver, number 88. They call him the playmaker. Mr. Michael Irvin is in the building. Say hello to everybody.
Hey, what's up? What's up? Good to be in D.C. D.C. stands for Dallas Cowboys, of course, right?
Ooh.
That's what it stands for. Yeah, that's what somebody told me.
Ouch. Ouch. So
that's just to warm you up, because the first thing she said when I sat down, just to let you know, I am a Redskins fan.
I feel like everybody in the DMV is a Redskins fan. We'll allow you to be here. We'll allow you to be here.
Hey, let me tell you something. I understand that, and because okay, I'm here because my daughter's, in the registration. Chelsea and my daughter, I told my baby, I said, baby, listen, when I take you to register for college and orientation, I said, can I please wear my full cowboy uniform, helmet, shoulder pads, and I walk you to class? She was like, no, Dad, absolutely not. Could you imagine if I stepped on campus in full uniform with my baby in hand? That would have been funny as I don't know what.
I mean, I don't know if you would have got a lot of love in the Dallas Cowboy thing. I don't know. All right, but before we start breaking down into your Cowboy, I know you said you're sending your baby girl here. I did my research, and I see that you have a pretty large family.
Yes.
So can you go ahead and break us down with your numbers?
Well, it's 17 of us. 16. I got 16 siblings, 16 brothers and sisters. It's so funny you bring that up, because one of the things I was talking with my wife about is how beautiful it is and how God has brought us such a long way, because there was never a moment where in the day growing up, my mom and dad could be walking campuses and checking out schools with us. We were not in those kind of positions, and to be able to do that now with your kid, it's just a blessing, and we thank God for bringing us that far.
Indeed, indeed. So has growing up with such a big family made family just that much more important to you?
It absolutely have, and I think what God does, He puts us in position and prepares us for success. There's no doubt in my mind, and I will say this, that I've been fortunate enough to win championships on every level playing football because of my early upbringing with my family. I had a football team at the house, so I know how to work together as a team.
Right.
You learn early to share. I was the 15th or 17th, and I'm talking about we were poor. I speak for a living. I know what the correct word is, poor, but we were so poor we couldn't afford the other O and the R. We just said poor. That's what But now, it's just a blessing to go from that and to be here, because you think about all of the things that you get to do, like being with your daughter at orientation and all of those things, and traveling around and visiting schools. It's just a blessing.
Right. Okay, so about going to school, your daughter is coming to the infamous Howard University.
Yeah.
You went to the University of Miami.
Yes.
So did the consideration to go to a HBCU ever cross your mind, or did you go to University of Miami because they were so persistent to get you because of your skills and everything? So
a couple reasons I went to UU. Because when I was young, I thought, oh, man, I don't want to necessarily stay within my city and my state, because it doesn't mean I went to a big school.
Right.
But the reality was, I had just lost my father a year before that, and my mom, who's my heart, I didn't want to be that far away from her, just in case something went on. I wanted to be able to get home. So I went to the University of Miami, and it was the greatest decision that I made, actually, to stay home and go to the University of Miami. I get people all the time on Twitter asking me, well, how is Chelsea going to Howard? Why isn't she going to the U? And I said, well, because the boys are probably going to go to the U to play football, and she's tired of the boys. They're going one way, she wants to go the other way. My sons are probably going to the U, and she doesn't want to go. She loves being right here at Howard, and she loves Washington.
Yeah. Are you scared to let her come here? Are you nervous about anything?
Oh, no, you know what, man? I've been on campus a few times, and it's just been such a great experience walking around, talking with people, and having fun, and then talking with the guys and everything. So, I'm not at all worried. And I love the little blue poles we have everywhere. If anything goes around, we better find her. I was just walking the campus and scoping all the poles. I said, okay, just to make sure, because as a parent, you worry about those things and things like that, and what they're doing at orientation. And it really gives you a peace of mind about it. So I'm not worried about it at all.
Okay, okay. So now we're going to dive into the football talk, you know, Mr.
Yes.
Football Man. So you were inducted to the University of Miami Sports Hall of Fame in 2000 and Pro Football Hall of Fame in 2007. Can you tell us how each moment felt and how each moment was different from you? Like, how did it feel to just be recognized for your greatest accomplishments?
Well, you know, and what you do, I think, in those moments when you go back, you look back over your life and you start saying, wow, look at this, and you start considering what I call the miracles along your journey when you're accepting awards like Hall of Fame in Miami or the NFL Hall of Fame, because you know that it was a journey that you did not travel alone.
Right.
And if God didn't put certain people in position at the right time to help you make a right decision or to help you make the right turn instead of the left turn, you know, you wouldn't be there. So those are the things that you think about, and you want to make sure that you're thanking those people that help you in that way. Those what I call miracles along your journey. There's absolutely nothing like it, because you couldn't do it without them.
Right, and so you excelled in your college football career and your pro football career. So what would you say, you know, besides, I guess, the intensity and I guess the broadcasting of it all, what was the biggest difference, transition between, you know, playing at a collegiate level and then playing pro?
Outside the money?
Outside.
You
money is a
outside
big
the money, right? But outside the money, well, you know, outside the money, there's a gift difference, meaning a difference in talent.
Right.
Because when I played Little League, the best of Little League plays in high school, and then the best of the best goes to college, and the best of the best of the best goes to the pros.
Right.
And then the elite make it to the Hall.
Oh,
which is,
elite.
I just dropped that out. It's only a couple hundred people in the Hall of Fame. But, you know, that's what it's about. It really is. It's so fun to play on the collegiate level because you're with, you know, a bunch of other students, and it's not about, you're not making money. You're playing for the love of the game.
Right.
You know, yeah, we had such great times playing on the collegiate level, but certainly winning 3 Super Bowls in 4 years. I had some great times on the pro level also.
Right.
And yeah, and the money part is good too.
The money part is definitely good.
It's very good.
All right, so I mean, did you have any pregame rituals, something you do to get you pumped up before each game?
You know what? It's funny because I'm considered a very physical player, but I listened to Al Green before a game. Al Green, and I'll tell you why I would listen to Al Green before a game. When I hurt my knee my second year, and I rehabbed to Al Green. So prior to a game, I would always play what I had to rehab to take me back to the pain of the rehabilitation to make sure I laid my anger on the dude across from me.
Oh,
all
God.
of my pain and my rehabilitation, I am about to impose my will upon you if you're across from me.
Any
so that's why
coming your way.
Al Green got me in the mood to impose my will.
Well, just to let you know, just to read off some stats, I mean, 750 receptions, 11,904 receiving yards, 65 touchdowns. Y'all keep it locked. We're here with the playmaker, the one and only, number 88, Dallas Cowboys' very own Michael Irvin. Y'all keep it locked on the livest station in the nation, WHBC 96.3 HD3.